days on the go. So I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina in my hotel room. We just got done with a meeting, so I've just now came back. I've got to get all this gear back packed up and get ready to go west to Kansas. So pretty excited. We've got several days of hunting ahead. It's going to be really, really warm. It's the middle part of September, and we was hoping for a cold front. Actually, we're going to get a warm front, but it could keep the deer close, and when they move, hopefully we're on top of them. We're definitely on them. Been monitoring trail cameras pretty hard. We're definitely on them. Got a 360 box blind set up, and we're ready to go. So that suitcase right there is fixing to get packed up with everything. There's the closet system that's going to go in the suitcase, and we will be ready to go. Got several hours before we catch a flight, but we got plenty of work to do in between the flight time. But super excited, can't wait to get to Kansas. It's going to be a great weekend. We're on some great big old bucks and can't wait to put an eyeball on them. So pretty excited. Closing it out here in Raleigh. Let's get packed up and we'll head west about, gosh, I don't know, it's probably 1,250 miles or so. So here we go. Just flew into Wichita here, got off our bags and load, packed, ready to go. We're gonna go out here and see if we can't meet Kyle. See if he's out here waiting on us here at the baggage claim or the terminal right outside. So just flew into Kansas 11 o'clock at night. Let's go see if we can find what's going on out here. See if we can go find our taxi over to the farm. Here we go. There he is right there in the pickup truck. Holy cow. Boy, that's what you want to see right there. Good gosh almighty. Holy cow. I need about 4 of these. But I'll sure settle for one. What's up, man? How are you? It's good to see you, pal.
What's up, buddy?
Heck yeah.
Ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Let's get stuff loaded up here. Well, we just got in from our morning hunt, and I got in late last night, so I didn't get a chance to kind of come in and give an overview of the old farmhouse here that Kyle has. So this goes all the way back to, I think, around 2015 or so. I started hunting with Kyle, and I've known him a long time. He's been a good buddy. We've talked throughout the years, and I haven't hunted every year, but I think this is the 4th trip that I've been out here. And looking forward to kicking the week off. We hunted this morning. We saw a few deer, not the target buck we're after. But the thing is that I got in late last night and just didn't have a chance to go through everything. But obviously, we'll kick these lights up a little bit more. But you can see why we're here. I mean, just look at all the antlers. And there's quite a few deer here that I've chased and I didn't kill. It's just awesome to come out here. I've been fortunate enough to hunt on the road for several years. I've met a lot of good friends, and I can say Kyle has been just that. So he's actually going out now and checking some trail cameras right now, trying to help, make sure we're on a deer. So we've got a couple spots picked out, but we're going to look for a little more. Evening number 1 on day number 1, and it's the coolest day of the week. So we did not get blessed with very good temperature this week. But anyhow, and we're also dealing with the moon waning. But by the time next weekend gets here, it is going to be much cooler. However, it will be a new moon, which is not my favorite time to hunt. But it's 88 degrees. It's actually going to 97 to 100 here in a couple of days. But maybe this evening, we've been on these deer pretty well up until the last 36 hours, I would say, which is not a long time, but it can be this time of year because the deer really aren't ranging very far. We're kind of slipping in and hunting the bedroom, trying to catch them leaving out, going to the food, and then obviously of the morning coming back in. There's a couple good shooters in here that we know of, and we're just, we're trying to push in as tight as we can, just because we know deer aren't going to be moving very far. They're typically going to be getting up, going exactly where they know they want to go, and then obviously coming back in the mornings and going to bed. There's not a lot of meandering around, so they're going to be walking with a mission, and we're going to be hunting with a mission is the plan. All right, here we are. We're set up, nestled up tight in the cozy 360 box blind out here in the middle of this CRP field, kind of like it's really a grown up pasture is what it is. They used to feed it with cows, and they haven't fed it in several years just due to some places in the fences that need a little mending. But we are on a couple deer. One that we call NASA. One's just a big clean 10 that we really haven't gave a name for yet. Prodigy. No, heck no, it ain't. No, veto that one. Anyways, we'll come up with a name, but we haven't quite got a name yet, just because we were kind of banking on shooting NASA, but who knows which one the good Lord will send. We'll be very happy to see either one of them. But anyhow, just now getting light enough to where we can kind of see. We got in the blind pretty early, maybe about 20 to 30 minutes before daylight. We've actually got two little bugs out here. It's good to see horns. First set of horns I've seen in the trip here in Kansas, but morning number 2, it's actually raining a little bit, just kind of drizzling, pretty windy, about 15-mile-an-hour winds.
Plan the entire year for it. That moment when it all comes together. From setting up the trail camp or sighting in, you're dedicated to crafting the perfect hunt. We're dedicated to making sure you can be at the right place at the right time to make the shot. Visit us online to find a dealer near you.
All right, so we got a couple deer over on a bean field that showed up on trail camera. So Kyle had some old hay bale frames where you make a hay bale blind. Kind of looks like that right there. He had one that was kind of decrepit, and we took several bales of hay. There's a bale of hay right there, as you can see here in the scrap parts, and we started cutting it and we started using it together. So what we've done is we turned that frame with a bale of hay, some scrap wood, into this hay bale blind right here. Check that dude out. He's actually in it right now as we speak. So that is actually a hay bale blind that we just reconstructed. There's another window. There's another window. Working around the back, making a hole there. And then here is the door. Right here as we speak. Hey guy! How about that? Not a bad job for a couple of rednecks, is it? Definitely. If I was on a tractor, I'd try to pick it up with the forks. Yeah, right. Or the hay spear, I should say. Looks good. So we're gonna go move that, put it actually over a bean field and an alfalfa field, and see if we can't get on a couple of these larger non-typical bucks that we've been seeing. There's two of them over there. One's a mainframe 8 with a bunch of extra points, and another's a 9 with a bunch of extra points. So we've turned the scrap yard, like I said again, we've turned the scrap yard into a killing homemade hay bale blind stand. Now we just got to go set it. We'll see if it works. just pulled the blind in. And now, Kyle's gonna go take the truck out. Got the blind set up. Kyle's gonna take the truck out and the hunt is on for this afternoon. It's about, what time is it? About 6:15? Should be good to go. Well, I don't really have a lot of words to say. Sometimes you just don't come together, get it done. That was it. No excuses. Deer was at 100 yards facing us, and then at 60. And, you know, we got small windows and just didn't come together. A lot of things could have been done differently, should have been done differently. Trying to hunt too many spots at one time with short windows will lead to failure, and it did tonight. What's worse is we spooked the deer. That's way worse than not shooting him or killing him or whatever. So, been doing this game a while, and I do know opportunities don't come around very much, and when they do and you don't capitalize and you blow it, and he knows it, better pick another deer to hunt. But anyways, had a plan. We just had a good plan, and we just didn't execute.